হরে কৃষ্ণ। সে শুভ দিনের আরাধনা করে জাগরে জগৎবাসী, চৈত্র মধুর স্বর্গ মেদুর শুভ লগনে রাশি। যেদিন আমার হৃদয়ের রাজ গুরুদেব মহারাজ পুত পরিধামে প্রকাশে আপনি হরে পৃথিবীর ত্রাস। যেদিন যেদিন আমার হৃদয়ের রাজ গুরুদেব মহারাজ পুত পরিধামে প্রকাশে আপনি হরে পৃথিবীর ত্রাস। দেবদূত সমগুরু মহারাজ আলোকে প্লাবিত কর, জীবন যুদ্ধে পরাজিত মোর ভয় সন্ত্রাসর। দেবদূত সম দুর্লভ মাধব মানব জীবন তথাপি ভরসাহীন, তব কৃপা বিনায় আমি অসহায় অপার গুদাসীন। দুর্লভ তব মানব তথাপি ভরসাহীন, তব কৃপা বিনা আমি অসহায় অপার গুদাসীন। মায়ার প্রভাবে আপন স্বভাবে সদাই অধমমতি, ত্রাণ কর এই অধম জনের কৃপা বিনা নাই গতি। মায়ার প্রভাবে আপন স্বভাবে সদাই অধমমতি, ত্রাণ কর এই অধম জনের কৃপা বিনা নাই গতি। জীব কল্যাণে তব অবদান জগতে ঘোষিত আজ। তব শ্রীচরণ আমার জীবন গুরুদেব মহারাজ। জীব কল্যাণে জগতে ঘোষিত আজ। তব শ্রীচরণ আমার জীবন গুরুদেব মহারাজ। কৃষ্ণকে ভুলে মায়ার কবলে ক্লেশে পাই অবিরত। মরুভূমি মাঝে মৃগতি শাসম ফল বন ভরে হত। কৃষ্ণকে বিভীষিকা ভরায় অন্ধ তিমির অমানিসা সমমানি। মম আশায় আজ গুরু মহারাজ তব শ্রীমুখের বাণী। ভকতির বাণী পৃথিবীতে আনি জীবে দয়া হলো সারা। সব অবতার সার শিরোমণি গৌর প্রভুর ধারা। ভকতির বাণী পৃথিবীতে আনি জীবে দয়া হলো সারা। সব অবতার সার শিরোমণি গৌর প্রভুর ধারা। জীবনী সবার অজ্ঞাত ছিল তোমার আশিসে আজ। জগত মাঝারে বর্ষিত হলো গুরুদেব মহারাজ। তোমার আশিসে আজ জগত মাঝারে বর্ষিত হলো গুরুদেব মহারাজ। পরম ব্রহ্ম পরম পুরুষ প্রমাণ করিলে তুমি। নির্বিশেষের নির্বাণবাদ ত্যাজিল ভারত ভূমি। পরম ব্রহ্ম পরম পুরুষ প্রমাণ করিলে তুমি। নির্বিশেষের নির্বাণবাদ ত্যাজিল ভারত। নবীন জীবন লোভী মোরা তাই উল্লাসে হয়ে মগ্ন। তোমার চরণ বন্দনা করি মোহপাশ করি ভগ্ন। নবীন তোমার চরণ বন্দনা করি মোহপাশ করি। তুমি যদি আজ প্রকাশ না হতে অন্ধ তিমির হানি। দীপ্ত কণ্ঠে কি শোনাত শ্রী ভগবানের বাণী। তুমি যদি আজ প্রকাশ না হতে অন্ধ তিমির হানি। দীপ্ত কণ্ঠে কি শোনাত শ্রী ভগবানের বাণী। সেই অধিকার তোমার এই সাজে, দ্বন্দ্ব তোমার হাতে। কৃপা করি এই অধম জনের, নিয়ে চলো তব সাথে। সেই অধিকার তোমার এই সাজে, দ্বন্দ্ব তোমার হাতে। কৃপা করি এই অধম জনের, নিয়ে চলো তব সাথে। তুমি যে দেখালে ভক্তির পথ, তুলনা তো তার নাই। শিশিরের মতো উজ্জ্বল আর উচ্ছল তার ঠাই। তুমি যে দেখালে ভক্তির পথ, তুলনা তো তার নাই। শিশিরের মতো উজ্জ্বল আর উচ্ছল তার। চির পুরাতন শাশ্বত বাণী, নবীন সাজেতে রাজে। তোমার কৃপার প্রকাশ স্বরূপে, সারা জগতের মাঝে। চির পুরাতন শাশ্বত বাণী, নবীন সাজেতে রাজে। তোমার কৃপার প্রকাশ স্বরূপে, সারা জগতের মাঝে। চির পুরাতন শাশ্বত বাণী, নবীন সাজেতে রাজে। তোমার কৃপার প্রকাশ স্বরূপে, সারা জগতের মাঝে। নবীন সাজেতে রাজে। তোমার কৃপার প্রকাশ স্বরূপে, সারা জগতের। সে শুভ দিনের আরাধনা করে, জাগরে জগতবাসী। চৈত্র মধুর স্বর্গ মেদুর, শুভ লগনে রাশি। সে শুভ দিনের আরাধনা করে, জাগরে জগতবাসী। চৈত্র মধুর স্বর্গ মেদুর, শুভ লগনে। সে শুভ দিনের আরাধনা করে, জাগরে জগতবাসী। চৈত্র মধুর স্বর্গ মেদুর, শুভ লগনে রাশি। সে শুভ দিনের আরাধনা করে, জাগরে জগতবাসী। চৈত্র মধুর স্বর্গ মেদুর, শুভ লগনে। শুভ লগনে রাশি, শুভ লগনে রাশি।
হরে কৃষ্ণ।
শুভ লগনে রাশি, শুভ লগনে রাশি।
महाराज करेंगे।
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। जगत श्रील प्रभुपाद की।
हरे कृष्णा। तो अभी इस भक्ति के दामोदर स्वामी महाराज अपनी ऑफरिंग पढ़ेंगे श्रील प्रभुपाद जी के लिए। उसके बाद इस्कॉन उज्जैन की तरफ से श्रील प्रभुपाद को ऑफरिंग पढ़ेंगे हिज ग्रेस प्रेम भक्ति प्रभु जी।
Now listening to Prabhupada lecture, and many things one can see. So Prabhupada's life as a teacher. First of all, he's very, very convinced about what he has given. Several times in the lecture he has mentioned, if we stick to this process, our life is success. Stick to this process to be successful. We don't need to speculate. Simply depend on the teachings we are putting from Bhagavad-gita has given to us. And we can also see Prabhupada's mercy throughout his dealings, his mercy. Through his writing, first of all, he wrote Bhagavad-gita out of his perspectives. Because he had seen that when he went to America, there are so many Bhagavad-gitas. And all the Bhagavad-gitas that were there, there's none of them which actually represent Krishna, successor of Krishna. They were all speculations of these individual persons, and therefore they cannot make them on Krishna consciousness. If you look very carefully, although there have been many Bhagavad-gitas for years before Prabhupada went to America, and many people have been reading Bhagavad-gita, even here in India, maybe people know about Bhagavad-gita and have been reading Bhagavad-gita. But no one was able to understand Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead until Prabhupada Bhagavad-gita came. Millions of people today are vegetarians because of Srila Prabhupada's Bhagavad-gita and his teachings around the world. Millions of people today know something about karma and reincarnation. It is through the teachings of Srila Prabhupada in his Bhagavad-gita. You may not see them today in the Hare Krishna temple, but you are going to see them tomorrow. His teaching is making miracles and the transformation. I personally don't see who will have convinced me to become a devotee of Krishna from what I was practicing before. I didn't see any potent person who would have convinced me. Because, of course, some of his great brothers are also pure devotees. But Prabhupada has a special quality which is not commonly seen with many people, even though they are pure devotees. What is that? So many special qualities that Srila Prabhupada has, that he's able to convince a demonic, a hard-hearted person, a hardcore criminal like myself, to take to Krishna consciousness. He is a Krishna conscious person who knows the principle of utility. Where many of his god brothers went and failed as sannyasis, Prabhupada sent his household disciples there and they succeeded. They went there with Indian consciousness. They failed. Prabhupada sent his disciples there with Christian consciousness. They succeeded. In the lecture he mentioned, he is still accused. This year in Mayapur, some of his godbrothers sent a message. He was talking to his Holiness Bhakti Rasaya Sagara Maharaj. You should change their title we give to Prabhupada. You should change it. Prabhupada is only for Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, not your AC Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada. Change it this year. They did not appreciate what Prabhupada has done. Of course, that is not difficult to understand, that it is due to envy. Prabhupada himself, he said, why should a devotee not be appreciated or glorified when he has been empowered to broadcast the holy name of Krishna all over the world? Who did that? It is Prabhupada, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. He did it. Something they couldn't do, he did it. Why he should not be appreciated? Why he should not be called Prabhupada? Why? He is Prabhupada. Our Prabhupada sat on the same level of seat with Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, which is not normal. A disciple should not sit on the same level with the spiritual master. But Prabhupada did, he sat. And Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada didn't tell him to get down, because he knows himself. It is not common to see a disciple like that. That someone who is not a disciple and has not been a regular follower to be given the order which was given to Srila Prabhupada. Go and preach Krishna consciousness in the Western countries, English-speaking country. He was not the only educated person at that time. When the instruction was given to our Prabhupada, there were so many highly educated disciples of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati who were sitting there in the class where our Prabhupada was ordered to go and preach Krishna consciousness in English countries. What does that mean? He's just coming in the presence of all initiated disciples. At that time also he has sannyas disciples. But they were not given the instruction. The instruction was given to a person who just come. If that happened naturally, everybody will protest. Who is this person? Who is this person that is being given such an order? We have been here for years, and we are initiated disciples. We have been faithful followers for years. Why we have not been given such instruction? The instruction was not given because we're not qualified, but it was given to someone who is qualified for it. So why he should not be glorified? Because of envy. He spread Krishna consciousness all over the world. And the whole world is dancing kirtan that he introduced in a very miraculous way. Anywhere in the world, you go today, you will see the miracles that Prabhupada has performed. Devotees everywhere. Even in a place we cannot have temple, Krishna consciousness is progressing very rapidly, more than places where we have temples. And the potency of Srila Prabhupada that he has been empowered by his spiritual master. Because, as he said, he simply repeated what he had been given. And he repeatedly asks us, just repeat. No concoction, just repeat what we are hearing. Our system is parampara. Just repeat what we have received from parampara. Our success is guaranteed. So he gave us existence, he gave us life. He gave us the philosophy. He gave us everything complete. That simply by chanting holy name alone, it is sufficient for anyone to become a pure devotee. He gave that. And he taught us by his own personal example, how the holy name works powerfully, miraculously. So we are eternally indebted to Srila Prabhupada for what he has given to us. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki. Thank you, His Holiness Bhakti Damodara Swami Maharaj for reading his offering. Now we would like Her Grace Surabhi Mataji to read her offering for Srila Prabhupada. And after that, ISKCON Ujjain offering by His Grace Prema Bhakti Prabhuji.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pastaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharani Nivesesa Sunyavadi Paskachasistharni. Please excuse me that I'm not looking at you directly, but I like to speak to Srila Prabhupada, give my homage to him. Thank you. Dear Srila Prabhupada, I can't, in millions of lifetimes, thank you for what you have given us. Before we came in contact with the teachings of Krishna consciousness, due to you going over to the Western worlds under the instruction of the spiritual master to spread this Krishna consciousness to the English-speaking country. Now, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, he recognized you straight away, even on your first visit. You didn't actually want to come and see this sadhu that your friend was asking you to come to meet, because you had met so many sadhus at your father's house, and you said to him, I know all about these sadhus, I don't want to go. And your friend, he said, no, this sadhu is very special. He's different than all the rest of them. And he took you there. And immediately you heard Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada speak. You become attracted to him. And you said to Maharaj that, what about independence for India? I remembered that the other day because I was in Cochin and it was the independence celebration for India. And I thought of that time when you went to meet Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. And Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati told you that independence for India is not important, but to free the conditioned soul of the cycle of birth and death. And he said, I can hear that you are a very good speaker of English. Please, will you go to the Western world and spread this Hare Krishna movement, these teachings? This was given to you as a young man, not long married, and you had a family, and you're just completely amazed that this person that you met for the first time would ask such a request. And you became very attracted to him. And then you would go as often as you could to see him or to go to the mat. And Srila Prabhupada, it never left your heart that instructions of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. You went back, you looked after your family, you took care of your business. The devotees would come and engage you, ask you for help, and you would give money to help the spreading of Krishna consciousness. But Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, every now and again, he would appear in a dream, and he would say to you, please, will you go to the Western countries and spread this Krishna consciousness? No, it didn't happen for many years until you became totally frustrated with your material life, your family life. Even you had translated the Bhagavad Gita way before coming to America. And you came home one day from a business trip to find it disappeared. And you are asking your son, where is my Bhagavad Gita that was sitting on the table here? And his son said, I don't know. And Prabhupada said, you said, well, it must be somewhere. And then you went and asked your other son, did you see my manuscript? He said, I seen mother. She was with the tea man. and she was giving some papers to the tea man in exchange for tea biscuits. And then, of course, you get very upset, and you went to your wife and you said, "Did you exchange my manuscript for tea biscuits?" She said, "Yes, because you didn't leave us enough money." And Prabhupada said, and you said that it's tea or me. And jokingly, she said, "I'll take tea." So then that was it. You packed your bags and you left the house and you went to Vrindavan. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati was with you all the time. And again, he came in a dream and asked you, "Please, will you go to the Western countries and spread this Krishna consciousness all over the world?" And any person could have not taken that very seriously and thought, at my age, why should I do that? But you didn't do that. You took it very, very seriously, even to the point when you begged Srimati Marjorie to give you a ticket on the ship. And she said, no. Swamiji, you are too old. But you didn't let that deter you. You went back the next day and said, "Please, with you give me this ticket to go to America on the Jaladuta." And she said yes. So even I was in Cochin just now, and the devotees have made a big plaque in the place where you left. And it was really amazing, the effect it had upon me that you were actually there. And you, after some time, you can really feel that you are there, even like you're still there. And you got on that ship, you put your books, your Srimad Bhagavatams, loaded onto the ship, and then you went off on your journey across the sea. Even on the ship, you have taken 2 heart attacks, and you thought, if I have one more, then I am not going to make it to America. But Krishna was looking after you all the time, and so you were meant to arrive in America. And with that arrival in America started the amazing journey of your time to come and save all the fallen conditioned souls. And I cannot thank you enough that you have made that journey to America. So Srila Prabhupada, I have been part of this movement since 1971. And during that time, you have given us many instructions. And I know you are very, very conscious about particular things. And you built these beautiful temples, absolutely beautiful temples, but you wanted them to always be a presentation of the teachings that you had given. So you are very conscious about that everything is clean, and the devotees are very nicely dressed, and that everyone who will come here will be very impressed. And also you are very particular about how the devotees sang, how the devotees, pronounced the Mahamantra. And it's written in all your books many, many times, which you have translated over 60 volumes. It is written, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Now it has become like that. Even when you are here and you chastise your son, Vishnu Swami, why are you singing this? We do not know any of these names that you are singing. So I have taken upon myself very seriously to make sure that your temples are clean and that the devotees pronounce the Mahamantra properly. And I travel to different temples. Now I'm going to like 6 or 7 different temples every time I come to India. And I'm requesting the devotees to please keep the temple clean and also to sing the Maha Mantra properly. I very much like to encourage the young devotees and teach them how you have taught us. And that is a very important thing. So, Srila Prabhupada, for the rest of my life, this is my offering to you, that I will try my hardest to keep your Hare Krishna movement as pure as you have taught us. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Mataji. Now we would like to request His Grace Prema Bhakti Prabhuji to read the offering on behalf of ISKCON Ujjain. And after that, Anish Prabhu will read offering of His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj. GVC and Chairman Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj.
Dearest Srila Prabhupada, please accept our most humble obeisances unto the dust of your divine lotus feet. All glories to your divine grace. Your divine grace mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam 3.13.4. Pure devotees of the Lord are as glorious as the Lord. They are in fact recommended by the Lord as more worshipable than He Himself. Worship of the devotees are more potent than worship of the Lord. Srila Prabhupada, the appearance day of your divine grace benedict us with this wonderful opportunity to worship you and get blessed. With unparalleled devotion and tireless effort, you took the message of Bhakti Yoga, the path of devotional service, to every nook and corner of the world and bestowed the most precious treasures, the divine love that transcends all boundaries and limitation. Now your disciples and followers are continuing the legacy by kindling the divine spark into the heart of individual, leading them from the darkness of ignorance to the light of spiritual enlightenment. Srila Prabhupada, book distribution scores make you happy because they are the testament of the member of the heart transformed. Last year we distributed 180 on Srimad Bhagavatam sets, 80 on Chaitanya Charitamrita sets, 28 Srila Prabhupada Lilamrita sets, 45,769 Maha Big Books, and 13,826 small books, and your ISKCON Ujjain secured third position in ISKCON NIDC Book Distribution Awards in Big Temples category. Srila Prabhupada, by your mercy, your ISKCON Ujjain had following notable achievements last year. Number 1, a 10-day residential GBC college course was organized in which around 30 senior devotees participated. Number 2, your memorial festival resounded with success. 13 senior devotees, including your disciples, came and over 2,500 devotees participated. Number 3, in collaboration with the Cultural Minister of Madhya Pradesh government, ISKCON Ujjain organized Central India's biggest Ratha Yatra, which was attended by more than 50,000 people. Number 4, the Madhya Pradesh government organized a Sneha Yatra in all 52 districts of the state, in which ISKCON Ujjain was invited to participate in 8 districts. By your mercy, we preached in more than 900 villages, and in this venture, we gifted on Bhagavad Gita as it is and performed Harinam Sankirtan in each village. Number 5. On Pandav Nirjala Ekadashi, you devotees chanted more than 7 crores holy names. Number 6. Inauguration of Pushpa Samadhi of your spiritual son, His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj. 7. Beginning of 3rd generation devotees through the first initiation ceremony by His Holiness Bhakti Prem Swami Maharaj. Number 8. Renovation and re-inaugurations of Govinda's restaurant with old class standards. Number 9. Dr. Mohan Jadhav, Honorable Chief Minister, Madhya Pradesh, Ms. Usha Thakur, Cultural Minister, Madhya Pradesh, and Mrs. Hema Malini, actress and members of Parliament, Mathura, visited the temple. We are overjoyed to share that by your mercy this year, we have successfully organized 18 Ratha Jatras across Madhya Pradesh, spreading the divine mercy of Lord Jagannath far and wide. Also, for the first time in Ujjain, we had the immense privilege of having 3 separate Rathas for Jagannath, Baladev and Subhadra, fulfilling the cherished desire of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj. This monumental effort was personally overseen by His Holiness Bhakti Prem Swami Maharaj, ensuring every detail was in line. In summer, more than 269,000 people participated in the entire festival. More than 125,000 people took prasadam, and more than 750 volunteers gave their services. On behalf of ISKCON Ujjain, we offer our deepest gratitude and heartfelt appreciation for your immeasurable contributions to our lives and to the entire universe. Seeking your blessings to always remain surrendered at your lotus feet, striving to fulfill your divine mission with sincerity and devotion. We beg to remain the humble servants of your servants, devotees at ISKCON Ujjain. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Prabhuji. I would like to request Anish Prabhu to read the offering of His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj, GBC Chairman. Next, we would like to ask His Grace Daksh Sankarshan Prabhu to read offering of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj.
Dear Srila Prabhupada, please accept my most humble obeisances at your lotus feet. All glories to you, who demonstrated unlimited compassion for all the living entities suffering in this material world. Your life, in all its dimensions, actions, words, and thoughts, is exemplary and instructive. How you acted is obvious in that your actions evidence complete surrender to the will of Krishna and the mission of Lord Chaitanya. Your words form the basis of how to live our lives successfully, how to come to the point of surrender, and what awaits us at that juncture. Your thoughts always reflect absorption in Krishna through your expressions and often your posture. A second initiated devotee chants Krishna Nandaya Dhimahi, meditating on how you are absorbed in the bliss of Krishna consciousness. Your transcendental composure evinces the presence of Krishna at every moment of your life. I have been meditating on how your life during your brief sojourn on earth where you revealed your Leela, had three phases: Adi, Madhya, and Antya. In the beginning, you exerted so much energy and effort just to convince us to understand that we were not the body and to take Krishna consciousness seriously. You made something so sublime and divine doable. Something beyond our capacity became a living reality by your mercy and the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. In your middle pastimes, you woke us to the world of compassion, distributing Krishna consciousness to the world through book distribution, Harinam Sankirtan, celebrating festivals, and preaching. You revealed how we could engage ourselves 24 hours a day in devotional services, activities. Your very demeanor descending from Prahlad Maharaj, Lord Chaitanya, and his associates was that of Naitan Vihaya Kripanan Vimuksha Eko. How can I selfishly think of my own comfort, whether material or spiritual, when the Kripanas, albeit rascals and fools, are suffering without a tangible solution to relieve their pitiable condition? This intense desire to save the jivas from destruction created the specific mood you had captured from your Guru Maharaj and was not so evident to others, even though they were saintly contemporaries. I perceive in the last phase of your time with us an acute and consuming pensiveness to assure that your disciples fulfill and continue their Krishna consciousness despite Maya's invitation to weaken or abandon their determination and devotional life. Your later lectures demand a greater degree of surrender. Your final purports to Srimad Bhagavatam mention again and again the importance of hearing the Bhagavatam. Therefore, there you also mention in several places the need to push on the movement and its important role in saving humanity. As I have mentioned many times, I see this concern of yours manifest in the fact that you deferred your most cherished activity, its intensity revealing your desire that the world receive Krishna, your translation work, to assure that this movement continue as the vehicle to redirect humanity. I beg you to give me the blessing to be a small instrument in this tremendous effort of inundating the world with Krishna Bhakti, even though I don't deserve it. Thank you, Srila Prabhupada, for allowing me to continue as your servant despite my resistance. Your aspiring servant, Guru Prasad Swami.
Thank you, Anish Prabhu. Now I would like to request Dakshankarshan Prabhu to read offering of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. After that, offering of His Holiness Jai Pataka Swami Maharaj will be read by His Grace Sundar Nitai Prabhu.
Dear Srila Prabhupada, please accept my humble obeisances at your divine lotus feet. This year we are celebrating your 128th appearance anniversary. Because of your purity and determination, the Krishna consciousness movement has spread to every corner of the world. In the purport to Chaitanya Charitamrita Adilila 7.164, you state, the Goswamis not only engaged in writing books but also constructed temples because both are needed for preaching work. You told us that both book distribution and temple construction should continue side by side on parallel lines. In the next few days, on the auspicious occasion of Ram Navami, we are going to inaugurate a new temple in Rohini, Delhi. We spent considerable time in Delhi. While residing at Radha Damodara temple in Vrindavan, you regularly traveled to Delhi to get your books published and distribute them. As you did not have enough funds, you would travel from Mathura to Delhi in a third-class compartment. After establishing ISKCON in the West, you returned to India to preach to Indians who had forgotten their Vedic culture. Your version of Delhi focused on the fact that Delhi was the important city in Asia. According to Tejas Das, who was president of Delhi Temple until 1976, Prabhupada wanted to do programs every week in different parts of Delhi. Prabhupada kept increasing his desire to have temples in Delhi. From 8 to 18 centers, he wanted influential people to be invited to these programs. Prabhupada, by your causeless mercy, we have almost achieved the target you gave us. Between 1975 and 1977, I went with you to many locations to obtain land to build a temple. After a long struggle, we obtained a very significant piece of land in South Delhi. Sri Radha Parthasarathi deities were first installed by you at Ananda Niketan in a rented facility. Later, they were moved to another rented house in Bengali market. Finally, a beautiful temple was built for the pleasure of their Lordship, Sri Radha Parthasarathi, Sri Gaurnitai, and Sri Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman. This project was inaugurated on Ram Navami 1998 by the late Prime Minister Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee, who praised you and your movement. Then we obtained a second temple in Punjabi Bagh. This temple was also attracted thousands to Krishna consciousness. Gradually your movement went on expanding and 10 temples have been opened in different locations. Currently, we have 6 major temples under construction. As I mentioned above, the Rohini temple will be inaugurated on Ram Navami 2024. Located on the main road, this temple is a grand artistic presentation. It will also be one of the temples where significant attention has been given to the details. For the very first time, Panchatattva deities will be installed in India outside Bengal. Presently, we have temples under construction at Kurukshetra, Dwaraka, Ghaziabad, and 2 other locations. By your causeless mercy, we have achieved the target you gave, that of constructing temples and gradually growing from 8 to 18 temples in Delhi. Often devotees are amazed by the number of the temples we have in Delhi. But all this has been possible only by your purity and the tapasya you performed in Delhi. We are reaping the fruits of the seeds you planted. On this auspicious day, I beg you for your mercy that I may continue to serve you eternally. Your eternal servant, Gopal Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, His Grace Dakshankarshan Prabhu. Now His Grace Sundar Nitai Prabhu will read offering of His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. After that, we will like to request His Grace Chitta Hari Krishna Prabhu to read the offering of His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj.
नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमदे भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे. Dear Srila Prabhupada, on this most auspicious day of your Vyas Puja, I submit my respectful homage unto your divine lotus feet. By your divine graces, blessings, this year I completed my Bhakti Vedanta degree. I present it to you as an offering. Although I have read Srimad Bhagavata many times, this time I read your Bhakti Vedanta purports even more carefully. You mentioned that your purports are your ecstatics. It is always so blissful to read each word, which is full of profound knowledge, potency, and love for Lord Krishna. I am eagerly waiting to do the Bhakti Sarabham course now. And I am encouraging the devotees to take up Sastri courses like Bhakti Sastri, Bhakti Vaibhav, Bhakti Vedant, and Bhakti Sarabham, something you desired. Many devotees are now taking their Bhakti Sastri, Bhakti Vaibhav, and Bhakti Vedant degrees, and in this way becoming philosophically stronger as they systematically read your books. Srila Prabhupada, during the annual Sri Gaur Purnima festival this year, we inaugurated the TOP's East Wing, the Nrsimhadev Wing, during a grand 3-day festival. His Grace Amrish Prabhu, Swaha Mataji and team are doing wonderful service with this magnificent temple. In the presence of the most of the GBCs, we inaugurated Lord Nrsimhadev's altar. We are also working on the Museum of the Vedic Planetarium, MOVP, along with Bhakti Vedanta Institute, BI, so we can present the Vedas as good science in our exhibit wing. Srila Prabhupada, we would like to put all our efforts into fulfilling your instructions and desires for the TOVP. We pray to your divine grace that the TOVP can be completed on time so we can offer it to your divine grace. This year marks the 150th Vyas Puja of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. All the Saraswat Gaudiya Vaishnavas gathered on our ISKCON campus and celebrated for 3 days glorifying Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. Even UNESCO recognized this day and marked it on their calendar. As I do every year, this year I had also planned a spiritual safari in which your grand disciples generally participate. It will be in Brajmandal this year. I left Mayapur to join the safari, but I fell sick and had to admitted to the ICU in the hospital in Delhi. Currently, my physical health is not very good, but otherwise, by your divine grace's blessings, I continue to travel and preach as much as possible, working through my assistants as your divine grace instructed. We plan to install Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet in Brajmandal with the safari devotees in attendance in April 24. As I now can't be there physically, I asked His Grace Jananivas Prabhu along with safari devotees to install the lotus footprint on my behalf. We are endeavoring to fulfill our Param Guru Om Vishnupad Paramhansa Parivajkacharya Ashtotar Sat Shri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's desire to establish at least 108 lotus footprints of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the land of Bharat. We are trying to establish these lotus footprints in the Gaurmandal, Brajamandal, East India, South India and Western India. My dear Srila Prabhupada, my caretakers keep telling me that I should not travel but should stay one place. Yet I wonder where I would be if your divine grace hadn't traveled at advanced age. Somehow I am trying to fulfill your instructions to me, but I don't think I have even done a fragment of what I would like to do for your divine grace. Please bless me that I can become an instrument in spreading the mercy of Lord Chaitanya far and wide. Your servant Jayapataga Swami.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Prabhu. Now I would like to request His Grace Chittahari Krishna Prabhuji to read the offering of His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj. After that, His Grace Avdut Nitai Prabhu will read offering of His Holiness Giriraj Swami Maharaj.
Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurvani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshtaya. Offering by His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj. Dear Srila Prabhupada, on the auspicious day of your Vyas Puja, I offer my prostrated obeisances to your lotus feet. 59 years ago, on this sacred day, you were aboard the Jaladuta cargo ship and about to cross the Arabian Sea. You were practically alone, as there was only a small crew of working sailors and a captain aboard. At that time, at the age of 69, you had a meager 40 rupees and did not know a single person where you were destined to go. A few days before you boarded the ship, you went on a pilgrimage to Mayapur Dham to beg for the blessings of your Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, at his Samadhi Mandir. The sole reason for you to risk your life on this impossible mission was to serve his instruction with limitless compassion, to bring Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's message to the Western world in the English language. After 38 days at sea, while tolerating seasickness and heart attacks, you arrived in America and eventually came to New York City. There, in your own words, you were wandering like a homeless vagabond, seeking someone to hear Lord Chaitanya's message. The next year, in 1966, on the day of your Vyas Puja, in a small run-down storefront on the Lower East Side, you held the first initiation ceremony for 11 young American hippies of the counterculture. Most of them had only been coming for a month or so and had no clear idea what initiation actually was. At the time, they were the whole moment. The next year, in 1967, your health deteriorated and you decided to return to Vrindavan, where Krishna would either end your physical life or grant you the health to push forward your Guru Maharaj's mission. That year, on your appearance day, you were in your simple room at the Damodara temple. Upon your health improving, you departed from Vrindavan to the west for a second time, circling the world again and again to spread the pure message of Srimad Bhagavatam and the holy names of Krishna. I remember your Vyas Puja in 1972. You were personally present while hundreds of wonderful devotees gathered on a hilltop at New Vrindavan to hear you speak and lead Kirtan. In your overwhelming personal presence, we were united as a spiritual family to celebrate your limitless glories. We offered our lives in gratitude to you while chanting, dancing, and feasting. Today, Srila Prabhupada, on your Vyasa Puja, millions of your followers in all parts of the world are worshipping you with hearts and souls.